Good evening, my friends. How are you doing? Hey, Timothy. Hey, Great White North. Tower. I barely know her. Man, that's such a classic. Let's turn on the game audio. Okay, so how are you all doing? Happy Wednesday. Sorry for not streaming on Sunday. I was planning to stream on Sunday, and then as the day went on, I just felt less and less like streaming. So I just ended up not doing that. Hey, Sklets, how you doing? Yeah, I just ended up not streaming on Sunday. But, you know, if I do stream this Sunday, I'm going to do this Power Rangers. Here, check this out. I'm going to do this Power Rangers plug and play that I have. It has a Power Ranger head on it. It's actually not the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's Power Rangers SPD, which I've never actually seen, I don't think. But I played a couple minutes of this to make sure that it worked, and it seemed interesting. Seems promising anyway. But yeah, and I was kind of on the fence about streaming tonight too. I think there's just other games I wanted to play, or I should catch up on some sleep. But here I am, because I don't want to miss another Summer of 64 stream. I have been taking this whole week off from work to catch up on my writing deadlines. Cue Mazin. He always appears when I talk about writing deadlines. But I've got a book due in just under 2 weeks. A week and a half, I guess. Almost 2 weeks. And I'm actually now currently, I think, slightly ahead of schedule. We'll see how it goes. Thanks, Timothy. Yeah, I could be more productive if I made better use of my time. Believe me, I'm even somehow able to manage wasting time. But yeah, I guess I am sort of busy. Just required. I can't get enough free time to write. Just because we've got such busy schedules. Which is why I had to take some time off from work to do that. Psyched for another plug and play stream. You are? That's awesome. That makes me more enthusiastic about playing, because I wasn't sure if people were really into those. I think people liked the TMNT one that I did, and then I think the X-Men one was fun. But I've got a bunch more plug and plays, and if we exhaust the ones that I currently have, I'm enjoying it as kind of this weird little niche thing that I stream that not a lot of other people manage to stream. Okay, so hopefully, I read the first Monk and Robot novella today. It was cute. Not sure it was deserving of the Hugo, but it was fun. Monk and Robot. I actually don't know what that is. I probably should know what that is, but I do not know what that is. I'm also still using my tablet to monitor the chat, but I'm just displaying it in another browser instead of what I was doing last week, because I couldn't figure out how to get it to work very well wired, and the wireless was probably taxing my Wi-Fi too much. So I'm just I'll mess around with it a little bit more, see what else I can accomplish with that. But it does help me to have it displayed over here, and I have a new tablet display, like just a holder for the tablet that makes it easier for me, because I can display the chat vertically instead of horizontally. Anyway, you don't need to know about that. Let's hope my game is still here. I checked last week after the stream, and it was still here. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do next in this game, but maybe we'll find out. Yeah. So it's actually kind of a bummer this week. My wife and my son are on vacation. I was supposed to be on vacation with them, and I decided to stay home with the duckling to write. And you would think that would be counterproductive. And in fact, my evenings are wildly unproductive while I'm taking care of her. But we do still have daycare. So during the days, and I'm taking the day off from work, during the days I'm able to get some solid time in. So I've been averaging about between 2,000 and 2,500 words a day, and I've got a lot of cleanup and stuff to fill in, but I think it's in pretty good shape. So, written by Becky Chambers. I do know Becky Chambers, the name. I don't think I've actually ever met her. She wrote a series that won a bunch of Hugos. Okay, no, I haven't read those. I know the name. I don't know if we follow each other on social media or not. Come on, game. Why are you not letting me start? Start. Yes, we're going to continue. We are in the sewer. Okay. Right. So we were exploring the tower, and I don't actually know where I'm supposed to go next. I've got some items. Let's look at those items that I have. the pixie flu, which I don't know where to use that. The statues, these were, I've been ruminating on these statues, and I think they must be red herrings. I don't know how to get rid of them, because that puzzle that we solved was a sequence of the statue at the end was man, right? And you had to have read the lore to know that the preceding stages of quote evolution were fairies and elves, and then man. But you obviously pick up this primitive man statue, and you've got this ape. And if you're just thinking about human evolution in the real world, you would say, oh, it's got to be the ape man, and then the primitive man, and then modern man. So these are red herrings. I don't know how to get rid of them. Stuck with those. The sounds in this game all sound like Zelda, and it throws me off every time. That's funny. I'm sure, Ocarina of Time was that before this? It had to have been, right? They probably inspired a lot of games. It's funny. But how are you all doing? How's your week going? I see GW's got some stuff that he's working on, which is exciting. All right, we've got the ancient coin, which I guess I don't know what to do with that yet. I've got the liquid sunset. I have a pickaxe. I have an iron bar, and I have a bone. So I don't know if I should try to leave the sewer, or I'm going to have to relearn these controls, aren't I? Or if I should try to do something in the cave. And in the castle, I know that there are doors with keyholes that I do not have keys for, much like Zelda. But I haven't found any keys, so I'm not sure what to do with that. Long way to a small, angry planet. That also sounds familiar. I probably should be better read on kind of a lot of the adult science fiction and fantasy books, especially the award-winning things, but I have not been reading a lot lately, or really as much as I used to since before my son was born. And when I do read, well, I guess it's been a gamut of things, but I had not been reading adult stuff for a long time. I was mostly reading young adult. Yeah, I guess it's time to explore. I'm trying to remember how to move. Oh, right. Oh, that's so not intuitive. Okay, hold on. Yep, all right, trying to relearn how to do this. But we went through all of these. All right, let's go back and see if we have any new leads. Oh, there's still that bottle. It does look like I should be able to do something here, right? It looks like I should be able to do something. I've got the rope. That's not going to do anything, I don't think. Can't be used here. Alright, it looks like I should be able to do something with this here bottle. Let me look at this again. Why is the action thing not... Are you not able to look at anything? I'm going to try that pole again, maybe. See if that does anything. The iron bar, rather. Okay. And I have a pickaxe, but I don't think that's going to do any good. Can't be used here. Okay. Classic, an adventure game you can solve in real life by using your hands. Hey, Chris James, how are you? I've needed stuff to read, but don't feel like reading anything now. It's hard as F, so I've just been looking up word nominated stuff and then grabbing it from the library. Have you read Spin? Sklets, have you read Spin by Robert Charles Wilson? That's very good. I would recommend that. I feel like I probably would have recommended it to you by now, if not, but that's really good. We usually have an extra copy around that we can loan to people. Hey, Joel. Oh, you did read Spin. And then there was like a sequel. Oh, yeah, I haven't read the sequel yet, I think. Reading went down 80% since I had kids. Went up a bit when I started a job with a long commute and started listening to a lot of audio. Yeah, not having the commute seems like a weird thing to complain about. But and honestly, a lot of the time, unless I'm really into a book, a lot of my times, if I have free time, I fill it with gaming. And I find I can stay awake better if I'm playing a video game than if I'm like in bed reading or But there have been some books that have just seized me when I started reading them, and I find every excuse, every bit of time I can find to read them. Love Spin. It's probably the first thing I recommend anyone who isn't sure they're into SF. Yeah, it's really good. It's so approachable too. Like, it's hard science fiction, but the way that things are kind of explained in it, have almost just a softer science fiction approach to it. I think we definitely did everything in here, unless there's like a door or something. I'm gonna go back into the tower because I want to explore that dragon door a little bit more. How do I get back up in there? How do I get back up in that there tower? Skip the sequels. I miss getting really into a book. Nothing has captured me like that in years and years. Timothy, one book, the book most recently, which like last year probably, that just grabbed me, and I read. It's like 300 pages. It's really long, but it's called Tomorrow, Tomorrow, and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin, and it's about two game developers, or it's about a man and a woman who meet and start a game development company. And it follows their kind of their careers, like the games, and their relationship with each other and with their friends, their friendships, and then some, like romantic entanglements and things like that. And it tracks to some real life events and some real life games, but the games in the book that they make are also like they're made up, and it's just very thoughtful. It's very engaging, and the games that they come up with, that the Gabrielle Zevin came up with, are very inventive. Now, she had some influence from real life games, of course, and there's one sticking point that I have where she kind of gets some details wrong about Duck Hunt. You'll see it, but that game, if you love gaming and game development and things like that, it's just a really good exploration of how games can bring people together. You know, I thought it was great. So maybe check that one out at some point. Hey, Diesel Shot. Trying to scroll my chat here. It's not working. Okay. Stop that. Stop. Okay. Do they make a game about Shakespeare? I feel like there's something about Shakespeare. There's something Shakespeare in there. I don't remember exactly what it was. How you doing, Diesel Shot? This is my first time playing SHADOWGATE 64. Well, technically my second time playing it because I streamed it last week, but it's my first time attempting a full playthrough of it. Bakuman? I haven't seen Bakuman, but I will look into that. Yeah, and so I wrote a book called Gamers, which is about a group of kids who start an esports club at their esports team at their school, and in that I kind of try to make it sort of my tomorrow, where I got to make up a bunch of games in it, and that was super fun. Because I was like, I probably shouldn't talk about them playing Super Smash Brothers, so let me make up another game that's like a platform brawler. Oh, I see. Tomorrow. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't recall exactly what that was, what the reference was in the book, but there was something there. Pretty good. Outlining a novel after taking a break from making a video game earlier today, so the conversation is very connected. Very nice. Very nice. That's awesome, Diesel Shot. You're making books and making games. I want to make a game at some point. I've been involved with a couple of game developing opportunities, and nothing really came of that just yet. But okay, I'm on this side. Oh, I have to go up the hole in the ceiling, right? But I've written game books, so you know that's kind of like that a little bit. Played this game as a small child and later did a huge playthrough review as an adult, so there's a lot of significance to me despite never having played the others. I might be needing some help, Diesel Shot. I usually try to avoid any spoilers, but I'm currently trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do next. So I'm in that exploratory phase. I was in the first tower. I picked up a few items, and there's some doors and things I can't get through yet. I'm just looking around now to figure out what my next move is. Diesel Shot, if you have games and or books that are available that people can look at, or like some sort of portfolio or something, please drop your URL or something. I have to follow your channel, I think. Game Gear Goddess, hello. Made a short visual novel rewriting the Doma scene from FF6 recently. I don't know that scene or FF6 because I've not played it, but that's cool. Oh, thank you, Diesel Shot. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna look around a little bit. So here's what I have so far. These are my items. So maybe that gives you a sense of like where I'm at. I don't know yet what to do with the Pixie Flute. I picked up a ton of books. Last time. How do I toggle that? I'm trying to remember how to do this. Okay, yeah, these controls. So I've read all this stuff. I probably should have reread this stuff, but this is where I'm at. So I'm just kind of looking around here. I've heard that the Game Boy Color maker is very user friendly. Yeah, GB Studio, right? Yeah, I mean, I had thought about doing something on NES Maker. I'm now kind of interested in doing like a Pico 8 thing at some point, or a GB Studio, depending on what ideas that I have. But there's a lot of creative things that I want to work on. I also kind of want to get into playwriting a little bit. Like I have 2 books to finish. I'm finishing the first draft of one book now, and then it's going to go to my editor and my collaborator to review it and give me some feedback. And then I have notes on another book that I have to revise in the next by the end of September, and then I have to revise the one that I just wrote. So I'm going to be busy probably through November. After that, I don't have anything like lined up yet that I have to work on. So at that point, I have some other novels, like some other stories I want to work on, and I might try to do some playwriting stuff, some game development thingies, maybe. Yeah. Essay Diary is our channel with the review, but it has many spoilers, so don't click that till you're done with your own playthrough. Okay, thank you. I have not tried RPG Maker, although I have been tempted by it in the past. I'm sure I've picked it up, and I've got like Game Maker Studio and things like that, but I've never really sat down and tried to do that stuff. And I have like tutorials to learn like assembly code, because I was like, if I'm going to play code an NES game, I better learn assembly. But it's hard when you have a busy life and multiple creative interests. Okay, see, these were the doors that I couldn't open, right? Or no, I went through some of these. I'm going to go through them again because maybe I've missed something. I should write a play about a guy who wants to write a play, but is too busy with video game streaming. It's very, very clever. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else in here. These rooms are haunted. I remember that. These rooms are haunted. I think I grabbed everything out of here that I needed. I didn't look at all the ceilings, though, come to think of it. Maybe there's like another hole or something I'm supposed to go through. I hadn't really thought of that. I have a friend who's launching a game he made using RPG Maker with mods. Last I talked to him, he wanted to start a Kickstarter for funds to hire a programmer. Oh, nice. Thanks, L, a.k.a. Game Gear Goddess. Only allowed to be working on one novel and one video game at a time. I can outline whatever, but only make progress on the ones in the slot. That makes sense. In my case, I have actual contracts and like hard deadlines for books, for the 2 books that I'm working on right now. So I don't have a lot of I can't really choose a lot in terms of what I'm working on next. But I have a nasty habit of picking up more deadlines and more projects, which is very much a good problem to have, right? But I am sort of looking forward to just having some downtime and time to regenerate and maybe loaf a bit, spend some time with my family, who I sometimes have to ignore more than I want to. Like they went to the zoo a few weeks ago. Okay, I can't open this. It doesn't say anything about a key. I could try the Pixie Flute, I guess. I don't know that that's going to do anything. You're very disappointed nothing's happened. Yes, that's true. Can I? And of course, I feel like I should be able to hack through this thing with a pickaxe. And I cannot pick the lock with the bone. Okay. Do freelance tabletop writing, so when that time comes, I just gotta lean into it. Yeah. Yep. And the thing that I always say, and it's partially a joke, but it's also very much the truth. People say, what motivates you to keep writing, or how do you get everything done? It was like deadlines. Deadlines pretty much are how I do everything, because if I did not have a deadline, I probably would just be playing video games all the time. Awesome, L. Okay. All right. I should check the ceilings in case there's anything I don't know. Always check the ceilings, right? Okay. I'm just going to look around a little bit more. I don't remember exactly what I was doing. I was reading so many books that I found in here. There's probably something behind like a tapestry or something, right? That makes the most sense. Anything behind this? Nothing behind that? Really? Okay. I'm shocked. Anything behind this one? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, exactly. I love deadlines. I love the whooshing noise they make as they go by. Problem is I have like too good of a work ethic, and I want to continue writing things. I want people to keep hiring me for stuff. So I tend to not. There's a cat. I know. Oh, do I give the sunshine to the cat or dog or whatever that thing was? Maybe that would work. I hadn't tried that. That could be something. Yeah, I'm just checking all these tapestries. This door was locked. This is the dragon door. Some force. It won't open. There must be some special way to open this door. Okay, I'm gonna try the flute again. Yeah, maybe I need to learn like a spell to open it. I'm gonna try interacting with that cat some more. Or dog, or whatever it is. I'm not sure what it is. The pixel pet. Looks like a pixely pet. Okay. Cat. Is it over here? I can barely see it. Okay. Is it purring? I think it's purring. Mr. Mullet Gaming, feel like you should have a deadline? Do you not have deadlines? You do have deadlines, don't you? You make videos and things, right? Other than that, I've been getting more art commissions recently. That's great. That's very cool. I'm gonna try this Liquid Sunset. No, no, no! I didn't want to drink that. What? Did I? Great, I'm drunk now. What the heck? Are you kidding me? I didn't die yet. Do I need to drink that to open this dragon door, maybe? Alright, let's go down the stairs, because going down the stairs when you're drunk is a good idea. Sheesh. I did not mean to drink that. Oh, has it reset now? Did I use the item? Is it now only half full? What? Yeah, try it here. It didn't kill me, so maybe it's alright. What? Huh. Nothing happened? I still don't have a map. Okay. Liquid Sunset laying heavily on all that greasy meat. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I thought I was going to die. Never heard of this game? Okay, so that didn't do anything. I still seem to have Liquid Sunset, so I guess it's okay. I meant to give it to the cat. But, no. Okay. What is the point of this thing? Honestly. Should I have tried talking to the cat while I was drunk? Okay. Do you want a bone? You don't want a bone, do you? No. Do I give you this? Do I tie a rope around you? No. Do I hit you with a pickaxe? Do you want this coin? Oh, do I use the coin on the dragon door? That's not gonna work, right? Huh. Well, let's try that, I guess. It doesn't hurt. Haven't played FF6. I picked up, well, the thing with RPGs, Game Gear got us, is they take a really long time. and I've played some, but I usually don't have a lot of time to play them. And where did I go? And if I take a break from them, which often happens when I'm in the middle of video games, if I no, okay. If I take a break, then I forget what I was doing. But I picked up that Final Fantasy Pixel Collection, so I'm hoping to play through some of those games at some point. Okay, then. Let's see. What else? This door. I tried to go through here, right? That didn't open. Okay, I could try the flute here. Did I try the flute here already? Nope. Try the ancient coin. No. Yeah, okay. A recommendation: Rhapsody, Musical Adventure, PS1, modern consoles. Okay. Let me highlight that so I can find it more easily. Yeah, for sure, Timothy. However, a couple years ago, was it? A year and a half ago or so? I played through Earthbound Beginnings on Nintendo Switch, and I'd heard so many times that it was like really grindy. Did I look at this? It's really grindy, and that looks like a button. Isn't it? I feel like I should be able to push that. Oh, I have to kneel. You see nothing? No, the heck I don't. That really looks suspicious to me. Okay. But I ended up enjoying it a lot, and the grinding didn't seem that bad. I just kind of naturally, you know, maybe I have to go through this door. Is this where I came in? That's where I came in, though. Right, this is where I came in. Okay. Rhapsody, Big Boy Dollars for PS1 copy. Alright, what am I doing here? Honestly. So I must be missing something, right? Let's look at this desk. Short, sweet RPG with more depth, yeah. Did I open the drawers? The heck, I don't see anything suspicious. I just want to look at everything. Yeah, no, he did say that, and he did say it was grindy, and maybe it's just that I was playing it and I was just kind of naturally lost a lot of time. I don't know. I didn't find it grindy. Because people have like things like the hacks, like you can get a ring or whatever to make it less grindy. But I just had such a good time with it. Man, where? Yeah, emulate it. PS1 copy. I must have gone through here at some point. Yep, there's these. Oh, is there more stairs? Did I not go up these stairs before? I feel like I did. Alright, let's just keep looking around. There's got to be something else. There's these doors, which I'm pretty sure I did go through these doors. Maybe I missed something else. Too bad there's no maps. Yeah, this was that library. All these libraries. Did I miss any books? Man. Or items? Or a key or something? Did I miss a key someplace? It's possible. It's entirely possible that I missed a key in this like brown muddy mess of pixels. I'm gonna check all the rooms again. I will say it is easier to find things when your screen is just a 2D plane. Right. Okay. The DS port. There's also like a Game Maker thing on the 3DS. I think that somebody I bought a couple. I got a couple games from that. Use these bookshelves. Oh wait, more stairs. Did I miss this last time? Oh, I think I missed this last time. Music changed. Hey, LDP. Hey, Freak of 4. How are you? Oh, maybe I did go through here. I don't know. Yes, I did go through this room. Okay. I'm going to just double check for anything I've missed here. Ugh, these pixels. These controls are not great. Wow, this music is going hard. Okay. Explore a different room, I guess. I'm sorry, is this dizzying for you guys? I'm just trying to check everything. And there's that door that I opened. Hey, Krumi. Storage Sword Sigma. That would be fun. Huh? Okay. Could also be like tiles on the floor or something. I'm sure there's something weird I'm missing. Okay. Yeah, I'm the only person you know who still has a CRT. Clear up the $1 million question. Is it actually possible to see this game on a CRT? I'm playing it on a CRT right now. I can see it fine. Are you not able to see this very well? I'm playing on one right now. It's totally fine. It just looks, really muddy. I mean, N64 games generally look better on CRTs. So, although I've been hearing that the Switch 2 NES Classics Online, or whatever they're calling it, has a new filter that looks really good on N64. They have a new filter for this Super NES too, and that looks pretty good. That one you can get on the regular Switch too. Switch as well, excuse me. Chibi Robo L. Oh, that's on GameCube. Didn't they just add that on the Switch too? Yeah, that's true. That is true. Is it too dark for you guys? Do you want me to turn up the brightness? Turn up the gamma? If it's too bright, I can fix it. Chibi Robo is a criminally overlooked game. Shame the sequels never lived up. Game image looks good to you, Timothy. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it did. I mean, it's a little dark, but it's not too different from what it looks like to me. Seems bright to you. Okay. I will not mess with it then. Oh, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? And 64, PS1, PS2. PS1 also always looks pretty grim to me. Okay, and these things don't do anything, right? These lanterns. Alright, what am I looking for here? This could just be wandering around this tower, this stream. Just looking around. There's probably stuff on the floor that I've missed. Oh, this was the bookshelf that I opened, I think. This was the door that I opened. You failed to recognize the language these books are written in. Interesting. That's the shelf that I opened with the puzzle, I think, right? Okay. All right. These doors. Those are all CRT era consoles. How do you play them normally, LDP? I think he just emulates them on his Pi, right? This room is very small. Oh, hold on. Something I missed. A piece of paper. A report. Okay. Will you take it? Yes. On a Steam. Oh, on a Steam Deck. You are now the proud owner of a piece of parchment. Okay. Report. Procedural addendum. It has come to the good master's attention that a number of acolytes are dabbling in chaos magic. While this isn't forbidden, it is required that you clean up any mess that may result from its chaotic effects. Fantastic. Just want to see if there are any clues that I've missed. Definitely understand the problem you're having. LDP part of the reason I left emulation behind, embrace vintage equipment. Yeah. Okay, so control the flood levels. Oh! Control the flood levels. Now, if only I can remember the sequence. Right, left, right. Okay, so the sub-basement or whatever, the sewer, maybe there's something down there that I can use to lower the water. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at that then. Hold on. Let me look at this other note just in case I missed something else there. Going back to the sewer after all. Okay. Played my 360 and CRT, PS3 on CRT for a long time, so just what I know. Yeah, I mean, I've been watching DVDs on my CRT lately, and a friend gave me a movie, and I watched that on my CRT just because it was on DVD. I was like, it's probably gonna look better on a CRT. Problem with CRTs is they haven't made them in like 20 years. If they exist, the clock is ticking on them. True, but the thing is, like the CRT actually died while I was streaming once, my CRT, and I immediately was able to find another one, 20-inch CRT for like $20. So they're still kind of plentiful if you're really looking for them. I have this one, and I have another 13-inch TV in storage, two 13-inch TVs in storage now because another friend gave me her family's, and I have a 9-inch CRT as well. Plus, my wife has a 20-inch CRT, which I actually still don't know if that still works. So I've got backups, and I think you can still find them if you really want them. And if you want to pay for them, you can certainly find really nice ones. And if you buy some of the later ones to come out, then that increases the life of it. It also depends on like how heavily they were used. So, like my 9-inch CRT was barely used because it was meant for like camping. And the guy, the woman I bought it from, her dad had hardly ever used it. Yeah, and they take up a lot of room. They do. It depends on the size. That's why I don't have anything larger than a 20-inch CRT because I don't want to carry them and I don't want to store them. There are not small indie companies that make CRTs for retro gamers. Not really anymore. You know what? There are some now that are coming out. There are some like CRT replacement LCDs that have been coming out lately. They're kind of pricey, But the other thing is a lot of the emulation, the FPGA emulation in particular, the CRT filters are getting really good. Like the one on my Mister, and even the Analog Pocket, they look like a CRT in some cases. So then you're only dealing with like psychologically, do you question if what you're seeing has like the lowest input lag and is authentic or not? Yeah, I mean, I've gotten some for free LDP or like $20 or less, The emulator ones aren't great, but like I said, the Super NES one and the N64 one on the Switch 2 look actually pretty good now, apparently. The one on the Mister has like, you can choose different CRT models, different whatchamacallums, like the different patterns that you want to use, or what kind of grid they have, things like that. And yeah, yes, that is a good rule, Timothy. I think I mentioned this before, but at my old house, my neighbor was moving out, and he had a 36-inch Sony TV, and he put it like outside of his house, which was right next door to mine. It's probably about 30 feet to my door. And I looked at it, and I thought about it, and I looked up the model, because if it was supposed to be a really nice CRT model, then I would have taken it, but it was just like a very like kind of low-end consumer grade, even a Sony one. I was like, nope, not worth it. I could have just carried it into my house, 30 feet. I was like, I'm not doing it. So and it's gone like pretty quickly, of course. But no, anything I can't carry by myself, not doing it. Not doing it. Helped a friend move a 300-pound, I think it was like 300 pounds, 200-pound, high definition, 30-something inch CRT, just the two of us. It took 4 people to move it in and out of our place, but somehow it ended up just being the two of us moving it out when he took it. And I almost lost like a leg because I tripped and the thing almost like crushed my leg. So not fun, not doing that anymore, for sure. $500 for a 21-inch Wega. The problem is with eBay, though, like shipping these things is expensive and risky. You know, you have to package them super well, and you know, potentially they'll just arrive damaged. All right, we're gonna go back down into the sewers. I kind of want a super tiny CRT. There's a Sony, like 9-inch Sony kitchen counter type CRT that looks really cute, and I kind of just want that because it got such a low profile, and it would be fun to like set it up on my desk or something like that nearby. 32-inch Trinitron, that breaks my rule, but as soon as I move, I'm passing off to someone else. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're not gonna like take it with you, you know, I didn't feel too bad about moving a 20-inch and, you know, a 13-inch and a 9-inch. And the reason I have those models is because when I was deciding if I wanted to have a CRT, no, don't go back up the. I was deciding if I wanted to have a CRT. I bought like a 9-inch one just to see, you know, and I liked the experience so much that I then said, okay, I think I just need a larger TV for gaming and for streaming. So I went and got a 13-inch, right? And then I was like, maybe I can get a little bit bigger. 20 inches where I maxed out, you know. Just that's where it ends. Because I used to have a 27-inch for many years, 27-inch CRT. I ended up like I gave it to a friend for free when we moved from New York. And I sort of missed that TV. It was really nice, but I do appreciate not having to keep moving large televisions around. The 9-inch Sony, you have that one? Yeah, it looks really nice. It's white, right? They probably have different color models too. You NDR'd changeable Guardian SDK on the first try? Holy cow! That's awesome. Yeah, no, I haven't actually finished that one. Yeah, I'm not very good at shmups. Oh, there's Disney ones. Some of those are really expensive. People are like coveting the Batman TV. There's a Batman Forever CRT. I think it's Batman Forever, and it does look pretty cool. But people always upcharge for those. I see this Disney one sometimes. I bet I need to go down there and I need to lower the water. I think I can just walk this way, right? So I need to figure out where I'm supposed to go to. Where I'm supposed to go to get through there. Yeah, there's a Batman TV, and finding it with the remote. People really want that remote. I think it looks like a Batarang or something. Yeah, for sure. The 9-inch wasn't too bad. Actually, I kind of thought that a lot of my games looked better on the 9-inch CRT, but you have to be sitting pretty close to it, especially when I'm streaming. The nice thing about that TV, though, was it has composite output. So I didn't have to use a splitter when I was streaming. I just had the NES going into the CRT, and then I had composite out going out into the capture device. You think they still have new analog TVs here? Sometimes people find like a new old stock CRT that just is still in the box that hasn't been used, and those are great. I kind of want, if I saw one of those prison TVs, I had a chance to get one once, and I was like, no, I can't start collecting CRTs. But if I see it again, if I see one of those prison CRTs with like the transparent shell, those are usually like 13 inches, I will probably pick that up if it's not like super expensive. You want the black version? Yeah. A lot of thrift stores won't take them anymore. Actually, so there's got to be something in here that'll allow me to adjust the water level. Oh, come on! I just fell in the hole. Taking one misstep, you plunge into the reeking waters. You are astounded at just how deep this lake is as you quickly sink. The lungs begin to burn as you continue to sink, struggling for breath. Your vision swims as you gasp for breath, and second only water. Death quickly follows. Yeah. Picture-in-picture, Timothy. That brings me back. My old 27-inch CRT had picture-in-picture. I did not use it very often, but it was neat to have that. Well, fortunately, I was already in the sewers. Those present TVs cost very much, if you can find them. But those people tend to upcharge for them now. I think I've seen them like for 60 or so. There was one. I saw a Panasonic one that I kind of liked. Not too far from me. I didn't really want to drive like an hour and a half to get it. I mean, I had a picture-in-picture 27-inch one. You could buy them new, right? That was the CRT that I had, which I actually played N64 on at the time. Don't work anymore. Turned off analog transmissions years ago. It's true, but you can get an adapter. I mean, you can get a digital antenna, and I actually bought a digital antenna not too long ago. It only picks up like 2 stations, but I picked it up because I got this analog TV transmitter that lets you plug in composite or HDMI signals into it and then create like a small, like maybe 30-foot range TV transmission, which you can pick up with one of those antennas. And I'm trying to figure out how to down convert things, or how to crop them in a certain way, like before it reaches that device, because my TV won't do it and the device doesn't do it. But if you're sending through like a 4:3 signal, my analog pocket, I've played my analog pocket from like another room, beamed to my CRT in this room with the antenna, and it's wild, because there's no other way to get, like there's not an official way to get digital analog converted signal through that. Oh, neat. L. Cheapest RF only TVs back in the CRT days. Yeah, I had a black and white Sony in my. It does have cool deaths from the NES game. Okay, so I need to go. Is there some way to jump? I'm trying to remember how to do this. I think I have to go through the other door to get over there. Right, that was my misstep. I'm gonna try to go back over there, and I couldn't go through this. Yeah. Where was that other door? I guess it was down here. Want one of those transmitters. I have no projects right now. Yeah, it's fun. I haven't done a lot with it yet, but it's kind of neat. I'll figure something to do with it one of these days. Okay, gonna go across the bridge. Okay, there's got to be some way to adjust the water levels. Wait a minute. Was I in here? I couldn't open that door before, I don't think. Yeah, I'm going to try the flute again. Nope. And that doesn't make any sense. Try the pickaxe. No. 70 USD each. Let me take a look at this thing. Shopee. Oh, I have to log into this? I can't even see the link without logging in? Alright, I'll have to look at this later. Hey, Eris. Going okay. How's it gating? How is it gating? There's a lot of gatekeeping happening here. Okay, what's going on over here? Did I see this before? I did look at this. Right, I did try, this is where I got the pickaxe. And weirdly enough, it can't be used here. Okay, that's where I got the pickaxe from. So I have been through here. Alright, let's see if there's anything else in here that I've missed. This door was locked too, wasn't it? I couldn't get in here before. Ugh. So this is where I'm at. I can't figure out how to get into this here room. Something I'm missing. But I bet this is where you control the water levels. So, what do I do? It's locked. Okay, do I need a key? What do I need here? What do I do? Is there like a password or something? What happened to the note that I had? Okay, the lecture was very interesting. Control right, right, left, right, right, or right, left, right. You know, that room, that hole in the wall, that square, maybe I need to shove something in there. Right? Maybe I need to shove something in there. You're very disappointed that nothing has happened. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Yep. Alright. I'm gonna go check that out again because I think it's possible that I'm supposed to shove something in that hole, maybe? I don't know. I looked at you, right? Yep, nothing else there, okay. Can I knock this thing down too? No. Fine. Oh, hold on. There's a thing I've missed. Oh boy, this game. You found a parchment. It's called journal. Will you take it? Yes. Oh. Here's a pick. How do I look at that? Okay, thanks. I'll take a look. You decide that you'll take this parchment. Okay, what is on this thing? This is probably going to tell me what I need to do. Totally missed it. Okay, journal. I am amazed at what I think we found buried in the ground and unearthed after all this time. He said we should sell it to the sorcerer, said we'd be rich. I have a bad feeling about this. No, that's not the clue that I needed. Okay. It is hard to see the parchment. Yes. Hey, what up, John? Alright. Dragon. I also have this liquid sunset, which you only use on yourself. Alright, what else am I looking for then? Did I miss anything else on the floor? So this is the guy who dug the thing out. He died here, right? Nothing was taken. Anything in the water? Hard to say. Alright, how are you guys doing? What are you guys playing these days? I finished Prince of Persia on NES the other day. I had mostly been playing it last year. When I was writing my Five Nights at Freddy's book, I was staying up until like 2 or 3 in the morning every night to knock it out. And I played Prince of Persia like a level at a time to kind of stay awake. And then I kind of left it. I didn't finish playing it. But I kept wanting to come back to it, and so I finally came back to it recently, and or the other night, and I finished it. Okay, so what is in here? I'm gonna try to stick this. Oh, Liquid Sunset. You think that'll work? No. Okay, I thought maybe it would show me something inside the thing, but no. Can I read some one of these like blank books now? Maybe? No. Okay, I'm not sure what to do with that. Dragon Quest 8 and Mario and Luigi and some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Cool. Oh, it's a scam, Game Gear Goddess? Great. That's too bad. Alright, well now I'm drunk, so that's extra awesome. What to do? Alright, I don't know. This is probably where the game ends. Alright. It's gotta be something in this bottle over here, maybe. I can't reach that. There's stuff down there probably. Okay. Well, I would like a hint, I think. I've been wandering around here forever. I've tried breaking these things. You'd think I would be able to break these, right? But I couldn't do it. I don't know why. What's happening? What's going on? I think I'd be able to... The window in the library. I did look at the windows in the library. I was in the window. I was looking at the window. Oh, the sunset, maybe? There was one that had a cat. I couldn't figure out what to do with the cat. I tried giving the liquid sunset to the cat. Alright, I'll go back up there and see if we can figure out what we're doing. Thank you. I'll take a look. Something you do there. Okay. Yeah. Is it the other side? No, I need to go out. Alright, I'll try that again. Thank you. You got addicted to the Chronicles of the Wolf, Freaka 4? That game does look fun. I saw someone else streaming that the other day as well. Alright, thanks for cutting down some of my wandering one up, John. You know I would have gone back up there eventually, right? Okay, what? How do I get out of here? Sure wish I had a map. It's all the way down this end, I think. Alright. Hold on, I think it's actually the other door, isn't it? It's down here. I looked at the windows, but maybe I must have missed something, obviously. I was trying to do something with the cat. That didn't do anything. Alright. Playing Hebereke, yep, I saw you were doing that. Evo, Search for Eden, still on Artanelico for literally almost half a year. Some of my games are very long commitments. So I'm playing now, now that I played the Prince of Persia on the NES, which is rough. I decided to start playing the Amiga version because I can play that on my Analog Pocket. So I'm working my way through that slowly, and it's much nicer. And then I was asking for recommendations on what I should play next. It's like Prince of Persia, because obviously I could just keep playing Prince of Persia. There's all these different versions of it. And I finally started playing Another World, and I've been playing it on. I tried it out on a few different platforms. I tried it on Super NES, very slow. I tried it on. I didn't try the Genesis one. I tried it on Amiga, and that was a little bit finicky. And so I have it actually on Steam. So I decided to play it on that, and I think that's the one I'm going to play through. Prince of Persia is brutal, yeah, but the NES one, once I mastered the controls, it actually got to be pretty intuitive, but there's still a lot of finicky stuff in it, and the combat in it is really bad. Nosferatu? I don't know that game. PC 98. Karateka. I did finish Karateka on the Famicom recently, although I did end up using save states just to cut down some of the nonsense. Like, I didn't, just whenever I would make enough progress, so that I wouldn't have to redo everything, because you make one mistake and you have to start all over from the beginning. So that one's got an asterisk, but I finished that one. Flashback's on my list, but I want to play that after I play Another World. Captain Algebra, welcome home. I'm assuming you're home now. I was going to tell you, Cap, I saw you posted that picture, and I was like really excited for a minute because I thought you were moving to Albany, New York. But no, alas not. Amiga 500 by any chance? I do have Amiga 500 on the Analog Pocket. I almost bought the A500 Mini, but it's like a couple $100, and it's not easy to get. So I just decided to figure out how to emulate it on the Analog Pocket, and that's kind of working great for me. Lemmings, Star Control, Speedball 2. I'll look for Star Control. I haven't played that one before. Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey. I have that on my PS1 Classic. Nosferatu like the vampire. Oh, really? That sounds cool, Timothy. I will definitely check that out. Yeah, I'm getting into the cinematic puzzle platformers, apparently. Heart of Darkness, I think, is the sequel to Another World, but not made with the original creator. Well, Wisconsin's nice too, but I was hoping briefly. I was like, oh, maybe he'll move closer. We can hang out. Okay, we're going back to the library. So, One Up John has blessed me with a little hint to nudge me in the right direction. So we're gonna go, because otherwise the stream. I've been running around this thing for like an hour. Okay, so here's the other window. This one has stairs, which I try to move the stairs, but I couldn't move them before. I guess I could try it again. Oh, here's the that's the dragon pattern from the door. So maybe I do need to use the sunset thing here. Is that what I need to do? Okay, here's this. Alright, I don't think that's gonna work. Do I play the flute here? Oh, you play the flute here. Because it's the dragon thing. Thank you, One Up John. I don't know why I didn't think to do that before. What am I looking at? What is this? What? What? Did I just travel in time? What? What? Am I the cat? Am I the cat now? Okay. I need to use an item before the flute. Oh, really? I could move to Wisconsin? Yeah, maybe. Oh, let me see here. A fall from here would certainly kill you. Am I tiny now? What the heck? Okay. I'm trying to look at this book. Can I not jump? What am I doing here? I guess I have to play the flute again, maybe. Well, that was weird. Unexpectedly return to your original size. So it shrinks you down. That is really something. Oh, there's a book here. What? I didn't even see this thing before. You see an ancient book. Its pages and bindings are nearly falling apart. I didn't see it until it was like gigantic. Okay. Thank you again for the subtle hint. I will take the book. You decided against disturbing it since it may fall apart at any moment. No, I want to take the book. Okay. Well. I can't move the step thing. Alright, you need to use another item before the flute. I did expect the flute to return me to my original size. She could feel the warm rays of the sun again. Okay, hold on. You know what? Let's save this here. I don't know how to choose a different save slot. That's the weird thing. Okay. So I'm gonna try this sunset thing. It says you want me to drink the sunset or something, right? Okay. And then I don't think that would do anything. If you blow the flute, Worship World 8. Hey, J-Chip. Okay, that didn't do anything. Do I need to use the rope? So I can climb down? Okay. You tie the rope snugly to the carving. The end of the rope dangles out the window. Okay, so that's what I need to do. Wild. They did bait me into the liquid sunset. I've done that before. Alright, now there's a giant rope here. The rope now looks incredibly huge and sturdy. Will you go down the rope? Sure, why not? Thank you, what up, John? This game is definitely as obtuse as the NES version. Oh my gosh, wrong item. Progress! Progress, blessed progress, thank you. Despite being a 3D game, that dragon carving did not look 3D. I thought it was just a picture of a dragon. So the halfling became even smaller than before. It is. Yeah, hey J-Chip. It feels very much like the NES game, only in 3 dimensions. Alright, I'm going to save it here. Oh my gosh, 80 NES games traded into the store today. Do you guys ship anywhere, by the way, Cap? Or is it all like local stuff? Not, you know, I think I've got most of the NES games that I need, but if there's some way to get things from the store. Okay, what am I doing here? There's the rope that leads back up. Can I climb out with the pickaxe or something? What do I do here? Oh, that's just a rope. Wait, no, that's a leaf. The leaves of the tree look absolutely huge. There's a tree. There's another leaf over here. Okay. Huh. I'll try the pickaxe, see if I can climb out of here. Can't be used here. Oh, thanks, Cap. Yeah, I probably need a list, or I could send you a list of games I'm looking for, but hoping to start eventually. Cool. Thought I'd made some progress, and yet here I am. Can I lift it up? Like, what do I do with this? What? I can't climb back up the rope? Oh no, why did I save the game? That's a problem. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I just used the flute. Turn back to normal size. What the heck am I doing? Mr. Matthews, hey buddy. You were able to return to your original size. Thank goodness. I don't know why that thing only works at a window. Right? I'm like, what am I doing? I'm supposed to wander around in like a tiny little Pikmin or whatever. All right. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That is so funny, silly head. Okay. All right, save. Something about this environment makes me think of Ocarina of Time, like when you go behind the temple or to the front of the temple, I guess. Little Samson for $15. No, that's the algebra discount. That's the algebra that doesn't add up. That does not compute, LDP. Hey, I trust Captain Algebra. I think he would get me a really good discount, but I don't think that would be in the cards, unless he doesn't want to keep his job. Alrighty. I'm not even sure I need to own Little Samson, honestly. Can I not go through here? This iron fence is rusty. It is still quite strong. Come on, I could have climbed through here when I was tiny. This is an old grave. It seems to have been neglected for a long time. Okay. You know, I think it's because of the wind sound. I think, and just like this palette and the decoration makes me think oh, look, there's a crow up there. I bet if you're tiny, that crow would kill you. Played the Little Samson today, not an original card today. It's such a basic platform for all that money. Yeah, I've only played a little bit of it, and it's weird because it hasn't really. I just haven't sat down to finish playing it. You know, it's just it's fine. You know, I wonder. There are very few games that are high cost that I think are worth it. One of the more expensive games that I've purchased was Metal Storm. And I think I only paid like $70-something for it, but it was a lot for like a used NES game, I thought. I think that's totally worth it, though, for an original Metal Storm. Oh, Nintendo Quest 64. Yeah, that's really not a good... I didn't really like that documentary either. Alright. It's a statue made from stone like any you have ever seen before. Cool, cool. So is that the door I came through? No, that's the door that I came through. That's another door that looks just like the door that I came through. Alright, well hey, we made it to another area thanks to 1UP John. These all look the same. Got Maelstrom for $30 a long while ago. I love that game. Doesn't love me back. I've only played through the first version of it, like the first. I haven't done the New Game Plus or whatever. With a grunt and a heave, you systematically rip the boards off. Oh, hold on. Did you list the games? Let me see here. Solid games. Where did you see the list of games? Took pictures and sent them to 8-Bit Glitch. Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, I'll take a look at those. Alright, and we're going to take a look at that real quick. Hold on. I'll let you know right now if there's anything there that I need. How you doing, Mr. Matthews? Are you working on another Game Boy video? I need more Game Boy videos, even though I know you have some old ones that I haven't seen yet. Discord. Is my Discord even open? Is this going to mess up my stream? Take a look. Oh, you have an original Little Samson Famicom card. I thought about getting it. Oh my gosh, okay. All right, what are we looking at here? Yeah, this is like a core collection. This is like the core NES collection. These are good games. That's a good range of games. I'm just looking at that first picture there. Oh, the Tengen ones. Do I have Shinobi? I don't have RBA Baseball, but I don't really like sports games. What's this here? Okay. These are some decent prices as well. Your game store is not gouging people, which is I appreciate. Yeah, these are good prices. $70 for Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm sure that's what the going rate is, but I got it for like 25 or something a few years ago, 7 years ago, I think. And it was going up in price, like maybe 30. I don't know. That was back when GameStop had like a selection of NES games, and they would restock their inventory like every Tuesday night or Wednesday. So I was stalking the site looking for the upload, and I had a membership that gave me like a 10% discount, and then they had the 16% discount that you could stack on top of that. So I put both of those discounts on there, and I would get free shipping. So I got a lot of games from GameStop when I was getting back into the hobby for like really good prices. Okay, I actually think I own all of these games except, oh, hold on, let's see this picture. Except for the sports ones. Some of the sports ones I don't think I have. You know, I don't... Wait, do I have Kickle Cubicle? I feel like I got that recently. I might not have Kickle Cubicle. I'll have to look at that one. I'll double check on that one. This is a nice collection. That is a nice collection of games. And a lot of games that I need to go back to play through. But I do think I own most of these. But thank you. That's really cool. That's a nice batch to get in there. Very cool. Yeah, that's a good value cap. Price charting, a little recent sales, and you're saving. You get to see the quality of the cartridge like right there, and you don't have to worry about shipping and stuff. Let's see here. Hibarike is a good later NES game. I picked up the digital version on Switch. A few projects in the works. Very nice, Mr. Matthews. Little Samson has a nostalgia value for as a game that got away. I don't know if I actually saw the physical cartridge at Funkoland, but I saw a listing for it at Funkoland. And I think it was like $15 or something like that. But I thought it was a ColecoVision, Color Dreams game. I thought it was like one of those Bible games. I don't know if they actually had it or not. I never actually saw it, but I saw it on their listing. Those are good. Those are good ones. Conquest, I need to finish. Barai Fighter, I need to finish. Very similar to the Game Boy game, which you already played through, right, Captain Algebra? It's the same game, pretty much, I think. And then Shinobi. Cool. Yeah, I need to get back to Conquest, and I still need to finish Nightmare on Elm Street. And I haven't gotten the new Euphoria LDP until I play through Hibarike, I think. Same game, Cap, just with, wider picture. Did I save this already? That's fine, I'll just go through here. This gravestone gives you an unsettling feeling. Because why? Okay, well, there might be something there. I'm gonna try this coin just for kicks. Okay. Oh. Saw Little Samson on eBay for $20.09. Forgot to bid on it. Oh no. Well, by the time, if you were bidding on it, you probably would have ended up. The bid would have gone up. I wouldn't beat yourself up over that one too much. All right, let's try. This door is going to be locked, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay. Hey, Peter. Sorry I've been missing your streams, man. I've been dealing with messed up sleep schedule this week. No Hibarike for Norte de Americanos. It did come out on the eShop eventually, I think. Fine with my repro card for little Samson. I don't even need that. I have an EverDrive for a reason. Okay. This appears to be some sort of pulpit. I mean, I think that's exactly what it is. It's a pulpit. It is a pulpit. Okay. I'm gonna preach. Oh, look at that window. That's gonna be important. Huh. Now I'm getting like Eternal Darkness vibes. What is this thing? An old symbol for the one. You have found the dragon tears. Oh. I bet I can use that to open that door. Going into lurk mode. Awesome, Cap. Thank you for hanging out. It's good to see you. I gotta catch up on some of your videos too. You did like video game, your video game monthly thing update. I've been really far behind on YouTube videos lately. Took a week off, so this was my first week back. You took the week off to work, or were you on vacation? Because I took this week off to work to write. I'm writing this week. Oh, you took a week off from streaming. Gotcha. I thought you meant you took a week off from like work. Pushed for a bunch of new calls this week. Summer's coming so close soon. I should leave a message. Get the back bit. Oh yeah. Yeah, all the flashcards. You take the bottle. Yes, I do. Okay. Dragon tears. Anything else down here of note? Gonna look at this window. The church is quite impressive, even in its. The writers of this game keep messing up its. It should be ITS, even in its dilapidated state. Maybe their copy editor messed it up. This is kind of a cool space. Is there anything in these pews? Just gonna double check. No pamphlets or cookies or drugs, wafers. Need to get a Virtual Boy flashcard. Can't justify the price for so few games. Yeah, I picked one up because. I'm not going to buy all those games, and I regret it because then they came out with the e-ink ones, and there's been like some flash upgrades, but I have the one where you have to load one game at a time, and I thought that would encourage me to just play through that one game, but really I just haven't been playing the Virtual Boy, so I need to get back to Wario Land at some point. But what I just did is I modded a 3DS, a new 3DS XL, and the Virtual Boy emulator on that is so good. And the 3D is so good on the 3DS, which is why I got it. And I should just play that instead of the Virtual Boy. So now I have this Virtual Boy that I don't really need, except that it was the only console, the only Nintendo console I didn't own. So I might have to upgrade that flash card at some point. Wish I could take a whole week off. Yeah. I have a lot of PTO saved up because we don't do anything, and because with kids and everything, I don't take a lot of time off. So I mostly use my vacation time for writing. This was supposed to be a vacation week, but my wife and my son left, and I ended up staying here with my daughter, so that I could write during the day while she's at school, while she's at daycare, because I have a hardcore deadline that I need to catch up on. Yeah, the Virtual Boy flash card is like $300, I think, or two something. It was like $230, I think, when I bought it. I'm picking up some Virtual Boy games when I find them, but I've got the flash card, and it's good for like homebrew and stuff, right? Yeah. Anyway, even in it is dilapidated state. Thank you, Winham John. Thank you for that. All right, so can I climb this thing? Isn't there some like ladder? Yes. Window. All right, there's a chain there. I'm going to ignore that for a second. actually has some pretty good music in it. All right, what is this thing? What is that connected to? Oh, okay, what's that gonna do? Huh. All right, well, I'm gonna save before I do that. I'm glad I don't run out of the Liquid Sunset. Wasn't that a drink on Star Trek Deep Space Nine? Oh, it was like the something Sunset. Is there much good homebrew house software for Virtual Boy? They're doing a bunch. I haven't played a lot of it yet. Alright, let's see what this thing does. The chain, which connects to the ladder, is secured by a nail. Alright, do I need a, like a... Okay, do I need a hammer? Pickaxe isn't gonna do it. I need something to pull that thing out. Able to fill a 6-hour stream, homebrew software, virtual. There's a bunch of homebrew games, I think. Yeah, I need to play more Virtual Boy for sure. I just tend to forget about it, just like I forget about the Oculus Quest 3D thing. I mostly just want to sit down in front of a TV and play stuff. But I didn't want to mod my Virtual Boy to consoleize it, because the whole point of having Virtual Boy is to have it be a Virtual Boy. Alright, let's go to this door and see what's what. Oh, that one's locked. Great. Okay, so I'm missing some sort of item. When am I gonna get a freaking map? Do I need to take the Dragon Tears to that other door? Come back here later? Planet Virtual Boy, there are many homebrews, yeah. Some of them are like demos. There's a lot of demos. Some of them are like unofficial Virtual Boy ports of things. I'll see you, Aris. Thank you for hanging out. There's some good games for MetaQuest. I haven't played a lot of them. I want to play through I got the Twilight Zone game. There's a Shadowgate game on the Meta, actually, which I need to pick up. I think I already picked it up. I just haven't played it yet. Alright, what are we doing here? There's a nail on the chain. There's got to be something to do with this. Can I break it? No. Why would I be able to break a gravestone? PSP emulator for the MetaQuest? I know that there's a Virtual Boy emulator too for the Quest. I just never bothered to try. I just didn't want to sideload stuff on there. Alright, well, we can leave and come back in here. Game I played most was Mario Tennis or Nestor's Funky Bowling. The tennis game is actually pretty good. Yeah, I love the Nestor Fun. I got his own game too. These gravestones create an eerie atmosphere. Aye, that they do. Alright, I'm missing something. Do I try the Dragon Tears on I don't think I can climb that rope though. Can I climb the rope as a big person? Okay, so where did the rope go? Should the rope not lead all the way up to, like, a window? Am I, like, stuck here? There's a freaking rope that went all the way up. Mario Clash. MetaQuest, is that the new one? Alright, I think I'm committed to this area here. What's up with that crow? Where did the crow go? Alright, well, let's look around some more then. Maybe I missed some more parchment. Let me have some water. Alrighty. Gotta try a Meta Ray Ban. Oh, those, yeah. I saw one of those ice guys was using that. But soft, when light through yonder window breaks, it is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Alright. This isn't gonna make me yeah. It only works in some places. The dragon tears. I feel like I need to use those to get through that door. Oh, I can read things out to you. Alright. Let's see here. So I got dragon tears from this lady, or the one. Is there some other item that I'm missing? Oh, here's a... Can I get in there? Aha! I forgot how churches work. Okay, admittedly it's been a while since I've been in one, but... Aha, okay. There we go. What? There's always animals running around, and I can never interact with them. The mouse just ran behind this thing. Hello, looks like a key. Some keys! I'm gonna use those. I found a golden key. Yes, please. You hope to one day use this key. Yeah, that's why most people have keys, it's true. Here's another key. I bet these will open some of the doors that I need to open back where I came from, if I can get back to that area. Maybe I get back into the castle through here. Keys are all over the place, right? Lousy. This place is lousy with keys. Very aspirational for key flavor text. I hope I get to use this key one day. Alright. Man, I'm actually really enjoying the soundtrack to this game. It's kind of working for me. This game is kind of working for me. You see a coffin. Will you open the lid? Will I open the lid? I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Bubsy could be in there. Oh, it's just a bunch of mice. Me when I find old keys in a junk drawer. I hope to. Usually when I find keys in a junk drawer, Timothy, it's like, what was this key for? What did I use this key for before? It's, yeah. You hope to one day use this coffin. No. No, thank you. Where did those mice go? How did they escape? You quickly notice that the coffin is empty. Quickly you notice it. Quickly. Alright, that coffin was fake. Faked me out. What's in this one? The coffin is locked. Okay. Can I use a key to open it? I'm gonna try to pry it open with this iron bar. No. Try to pry it open with this pickaxe. No, I'm gonna... Who puts a lock on a coffin? Oh, that golden key looks like a skull on it. I'm gonna try that one. If Dracula's in here, I'm very sorry. Do I have a whole bunch of junk drawer keys? I need to do that too. Yeah, it was a skull-headed key. Oh, it's just some old guy. Or he's dead, I guess. It's very peaceful. Scrawled across the cover are the words Family Diary. Do you want to take the diary? I do. I do want to take the diary. You are unable to remove the book. It will not budge. It is ironic, but it seems the corpse is holding onto it for dear life. This is Shadowgate text, if I ever heard it. Oh, it's amazing. All right, let me look at this. You see an old woman. I thought it was a dude. You see an old woman lying inside this coffin. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, AI translate on RetroArch. Maybe. Are they keeping you out or keeping it in? Yeah. That is a good question. I used my Google Translate a lot, trying to decode the menus on my new 3DS because I got a Japanese model because they're cheaper. It's such a stupid name for a console, the new 3DS, especially when you're looking for an old one. You're looking for like a used new 3DS, which is just dumb. This looks like an old symbol for the one. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Can I push it? It's not that kind of game where you can just push things. Okay, so I've got this woman here. She won't give me the book. Do I set her on fire? I want to take it. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? I got some dragon tears. I've got a flute. I've got this coin. I was disappointed we didn't get the small size new 3DS here in the States. We didn't get that one? I guess I didn't realize that. Yeah, new 3DS and the Wii U. Yeah. The new 3DS, though, the main reason I got it is because the 3D on it is actually good. I never used 3D in the on the original 3DS that I have because it was just the face tracking wasn't good, but the new one is excellent. The main reason I got it though is because my son wants to play the Yokai Watch games and they're stupid expensive right now. Yeah, I thought we had the small one here. The new 3DS, right? I think they may not have had a lot of them though. I mean, I guess at least they didn't call it the new Switch, right? Okay, what do I do here? Family diary. She's gonna kill me if I try to attack her with something. You can't use a pickaxe to pry the book away from her. I don't think the dragon tears are gonna work. The aches and pains of your... Oh, that's nice. With renewed vigor and a fresh outlook, you feel ready to take on the world. Does it just heal you? Huh. That doesn't seem like all it does, though. Oh, they were only sold through Walmart. Alright, what do I do with this? Is there another book or something that I need to have that I need to look at? House of Dreslin. Don't think it's them. No, she might be House of Dreslin. I have a new 2DS XL, but I don't play on it much anymore. Screen is just too small for me to see nowadays. Yeah, I got a new 2DS XL before they became harder and more expensive to get. Just as sort of like our archival console, because we have games and we want to make sure we always have something we can play them on. And I thought about modding that one, but when I saw that Virtual Boy thing come out, I decided I needed a 3DS one. So I want to change all faceplates and the Super Famicom colored buttons. Have I changed the faceplate? No. Those buttons do look nice though. They should do that on more consoles. Ugh, what do I do, lady? What do you want? Looks like there's a note there too. Might just be her sleeve. Okay, what do I do? Alright. We shall push on for now. I've got some keys at least. Hold on, what's this thing? You found a crowbar. Do I have to use a crowbar to pry book out of that woman's hands. The weight of the crowbar in your hand makes you feel somewhat protected. Do I literally need to pry that thing out of her hands? Hold on. Let's see. Bought the first Yokai Watch at $5 below for $5. Yes. No, that one's not worth that much. That's where I got it too. I got it for $5. And so my son's been playing it. He had been playing it for a while when we got it, and then he stopped. But he recently started playing it again and is much more into it now. He's probably just a little bit more sophisticated as a player, and he can read better than he could before. The Yokai Watch 2 isn't too bad, but there's a certain version of Yokai Watch 2 that has like considered like really complete, like more complete, because there's like 3 versions of the game. They did 2 versions just like with Pokemon, and then there's one version that has like all the game content in it, and that one's expensive, like a couple $100. And then I think Yokai Watch 3 is actually pretty expensive, like as well. So I decided I'm just gonna buy a new 3DS instead, and finally gonna mod one, which ended up being such an easy process. And it's so good because, and hopefully Nintendo won't strike my stream or something, because there's like an online store where you can just download any game. So I don't even have to download stuff and then transfer it over myself or install it myself. You can just go and install it like you're picking stuff off the eShop. And then you can just delete things and get new ones whenever you want. So, if it still continues running. So it's been I've been really impressed. It was probably the easiest, one of the best like modded consoles you could have. And it can play lots of other things, but because I have an analog pocket and like original hardware and stuff, I'm not going to load it up with all sorts of other things. I'm going to try this crowbar. Really? Just pry the thing out of her hands. Okay. For some reason, you can't use a crowbar on a dead woman's body. That's really bad out of context. Yeah, I like the 2DS. I actually like the original 2DS that my son has. With the one that has like the two. It's not a flip top. It has the 2 screens like stacked, and that's actually pretty nice. Yeah, I guess I'm not doing that. I'm gonna look for something else somewhere else. I don't think I can use a crowbar on this thing. Okay. Well, we'll see. Maybe I can use it to get through some of the fences. Yeah, it is really confusing, Timothy. And there's a Yokai Watch Switch game. I think Yokai Watch 4 is on the Switch, and I don't think it's been translated, so I'm not sure what we're going to do when he gets to that point. Nice LDP. There's some stairs going up. No, that's where I came from. I guess we go farther down. These doors, these textures, the N64, I don't know. Alright, do I try this key? The silver key? The ornate key? With a twist and a turn, you soon learn that the key does not work. Excellent. No. You think you could get through with a crowbar? Okay, I'm going to try the ornate key upstairs. Outside, there's that door that looked really pretty fancy. I don't know if that's supposed to go with that. Alright, we're going to have to come back to this lady later. 1 slab, 2 screens. Yeah, a lot of it, it's just... When I was playing Castlevania, some of it was impressive, but some of it would be like, oh, those are stairs, but they were just like a flat... It was... Because they couldn't make actual stairs, it's just like a ramp that has like the texture, like the pattern of stairs on it. It's like Wile E. Coyote trying to make the Roadrunner think that there's stairs in front of it, and it's just a ramp. Like, it's pretty funny. I don't know. It's probably how some people feel about like NES games, but I think NES games look charming and awesome. I just periodically have to tap the screen of my tablet so that I can make sure it doesn't time out on me. Finally tried out Metroid's... Ooh, Seamus Returns. That's very Irish. Samus Returns. At first was kind of upset they made you use the stick to move in a 2D platformer, and then I realized how precise the aiming was. I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. Yeah, I haven't played Samus Returns yet. I've only played the original Metroid 2, but I do have Samus Returns, like the cartridge for that. You have the transparent blue 2DS? They made a transparent blue one? That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, we're in the bit. Well, we're going out, right? Oh, we're back here. Okay. All right, we're going outside. Oh, can I use the crowbar on the? I use the crowbar on the. Get out of here! Stupid 3D environment. Use the crowbar on the nail. Come on, use the stairs. You can do it. Early PS1 games have aged way poorer than N64 games. I think I agree with you on that, from what I've seen so far. And now we're hitting the era of games that are modeled after PS1 games and N64 games. All right. What? The heck it can't. Try that again. Yeah, nailed it. Wow, those are the slowest moving stairs on Earth. Well, I guess this isn't Earth, really, is it? Okay, going up. Where am I? I am. We're all watching. Hey, this looks nice and clear. We're all watching an N64 game. I'm playing a lot of N64 games, and none of us really like the N64. Well, maybe some of us do. I don't know. I'm. Oh, for crying out loud! Foolishly, you take a step into midair. Gravity takes over and you plummet. You have a quick, irrational thought as you fall. Watch out for that first step. You quickly meet the ground with a meaty thud. Try again. All right, now I have to backtrack. When was the last time I saved? Cathedral. Alright, where am I? Do I have the crowbar? No, not yet. I have to go get the crowbar again. I opened... Oh, did I not open this yet? I'll leave her for now. The key will remind me to come back here. A meaty thud. Such a way with words. Also, there's something behind this bookcase, isn't there? Hold on, take this. Is there something behind this? No? Nothing? Nothing behind this bookcase, really? Really? There aren't even any worthless odds and ends remaining. Okay, I guess that's useless to me. Very well. Did I miss anything else? It's just the crowbar. Skyrim 64 beta. Hey, Kabuki Man, how are you? Kabuki Man Brazito. Alright, we'll do this again. It's very interesting that after you use items, the game just lets you keep those items. I think. Do I still have my crowbar? Because it was interesting how with Beyond Shadowgate, I think Christian was saying that they made sure that items had like one, like when you were done using an item, it would disappear, like you wouldn't need it anymore. Gotten farther than you have in the Shadowgate too. You know, I'm surprisingly into it. It's except for being stuck for a while because of that window. You know, sometimes you're in the mood for a game like this. I need to play. I got that Tomb Raider collection, 1 through 3. I've never actually played a Tomb Raider game. All right, so I need to walk around the stair, around the holes. All right. The roof appears unstable and rotting in many places. Okay, there's a bird up there. All right. Can I guess maybe I shouldn't go over there. I kind of wanted that plank, though, right? Kind of wanted to see if I could get that plank, but maybe not. Do I have to walk around these holes? Is that okay? Okay, what is this? Can I not pick that up? Really? I can't pick that up? Alright, I'm just gonna not... Oh, hold on. We'll go over this way. I don't think I want to risk that. I'm gonna look at this bird. These birds. Nothing? Nothing for the birds. Okay. Lyra's Pyramids. Blasto. And yeah, Shadowgate was ruthless to me as a kid, so the 3D might soften the blow some. You know, it's kind of interesting. It makes it different, which you would expect, of course. But it's just some of the puzzles were easy to figure out. I think on the NES when you're in this like 3D environment. Looks like the roof might give way under your weight. Do we need to get over to that window? I guess. Carefully. I need to get over to this window. Why would you close the window behind you? Hey, Lit Gaming's here. Hey, Lit Gaming. These old shelves appear to be on the verge of falling down. Yep. Okay. I guess the main reason to be in here is for this door. Which doesn't look creepy at all. So I do need to keep saving because I don't know how to choose a different slot. I guess you just can't, but there were like 8 slots there. Maybe if you make a new game, you're given the option to save it in a different slot. Pax Corpus, I don't know that game. Alright. I don't know where to go. There's some stairs leading down that way, so let's go in this end here. Anything on the floor? Mice everywhere. Is this a kitchen? What is this? See nothing suspicious. You guys watching or reading anything interesting lately? I've been slowly catching up on Strange New Worlds, Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Is that a cake? What is that? There's a bell. Look at the thing. It's a heavy iron pot. There's no way that you can carry it. Is this a bell? You found a bottle containing oil. Will you take it? I'm taking everything that's not nailed down, including that nail. The bottle of oil almost slips through your fingers. Yeah, that's true. The blurring filter. Does look better on a CRT for sure. Nothing useful here, okay. There's a cover on the barrel. Will you open the cover? Yeah. The barrel is full of water. Okay. Do I put some oil in there? I'm not sure why I would do that, but maybe. try Aiden Chronicles. Maybe one of the only RPGs on 64. There's also Quest 64, which I must stream sometime this summer because there's a guy on social media who's named Quest 64, who's a big proponent of Quest 64. I'm gonna see what happens if I try to put some oil in there. Can't be used here. Okay, it's a thing of water. Is there anything in there? A barrel of water. I probably need to get like another bottle or something so I can carry that with me. Alright. Anything else weird? Okay. You're a Quest 64 man? It looks interesting. I haven't played it. There's a Game Boy game too, right? So that's where I came in. That's the thing on the door. Okay, I haven't opened this door yet. Quest 64, gotta try even Guardian's Crusade. I need to run back. My friend's only PS1 game at the time, so he hated it. Whoa, what's going on in here? Huh. Nothing useful here? What the heck? I want this thing. What is that? Candelabra? What is it? I want the thing. I want that. Whatever it is. Give it to me. The fire burns with an odd color. Never mind that it's burning in an deserted tower. Come on, guys. Come on. Okay, so, hold on. I'm going to save this. Now, I know in Beyond Shadowgate, there was a fake fireplace. Or this was fake fire. And I think I saw a clue about that as well in here, so I'm going to try to go through this. No? Okay, there's definitely something in there, though. It won't let me go through it, though. So, we're going to figure that out. I've never seen Blasto. Here comes Prince, because of the purple fire. Brian's Journey is on Game Boy Color. Do not play Quest 64. It is amazingly boring. It's a large dining room. You can imagine the kind of food that must have been served. Disappointed that there's nothing behind these tapestries. This is a big table. It could seat perhaps 12 people. Probably significant. Live Alive. I got the Switch game on physical. But I haven't played that one yet. What's this thing? Just a design on the wall? So there's nothing in here? Like literally, there's like this fire thing. That's gonna be important. Oh, maybe I need water? How would I carry water? Maybe I need a bucket or something. The pot would be great if I could carry it somehow. Pretty big table. 12 Mongolians. Okay, explore some more down here. Gotta remember, this is Shadowgate, so there's gonna be stuff that you find, like, in ridiculous places that you have to bring back a long way. What is this room? There doesn't seem to be... That looks like a face. There doesn't seem to be anything in this room. Nada. Nothing. There's really just an empty room? No, there's something in here. Huh. Alright. Something in here. This is very strange. It's just a big empty room for no reason. There's probably something in here. Alright. Guess we'll go downstairs and see what's what. Alright. Oh. Hi. I see that you choose the narrow path, young Dell. Will you continue the journey? Here within the Tower of Lakmir are numerous magical devices. They await you. The second floor and beyond contains places where no one other than myself has walked. What awaits you will test your will. Nay, not just your will, but your heart as well. I leave you a gift and a task. Should you accept the task, then the gift is yours. Like his hands are waving around in some weird way. But first you must find the gift. Call it a test. We will speak again. This is Christmas. I have to find the gift. I don't think I had a choice of which path to follow. There's a gift in this room. I don't even know what I'm looking at. What is this? What is this weird room? Oh, this is like a big room. Try some PS1 games. I mean, I played Symphony of the Night. I will I will play some PS1 games at some point. I want to play Resident Evil, but I'm probably not playing the PS1 version. There's another door. What the heck? This pipe is unlike anything you've seen before. It is strangely out of place. Yeah, it's like a ventilation thing. What the heck? Huh. That's weird. The entranceway to Lakmir's Tower is quite grand. It's firmly shut. Whether you push or pull, it refuses to budge. Okay. Hey, some jar... No, those aren't jars. Take the path of least resistance. There's like a remake of Resident Evil that I'll probably play. Or the Resident Evil like director's cut or whatever it is, something files. Oh my god. It's just like a freaking labyrinth. Okay. Doors and corridors. Gonna get so lost in here. What is even the point of these little alcoves? Why? Who designed this place? Virtua Fighter. Alright, let's go in here. When am I getting a map? And why can't I drop some of these useless items? Oh, somebody's office. These old shells appear to be on the verge of falling out. Yeah, this whole place is falling apart. Here's a big book. You see what? No, the book looks suspicious. The title of this book is a little difficult to read. Magical Elixirs. Shall you take this faded tome? For sure. You take the book and add it to your collection. Yes, I can't carry a pot, but I can carry around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books. And a bunch of notes. Elixirs and potions have long been a part of the magical culture, but recently the origins and uses of such compounds have been lost and forgotten. This book shall attempt to correct that. The concoction known as dragon tears is one such powerful elixir. Created from 1/2 real dragon tears and 1/2 pristine water, its origin dates back to the Johira and their ministrations to the One, and the One took his mighty creation and caused it to weep. The rain fell and washed his people clean. Because of its holy nature, it has chiefly been used as a means to counter magic. Used in full strength, it has been documented to cleanse tainted and cursed souls. This usage has a direct link to the Book of the One as cited previously. However, not as well documented is its use in diluted form, for when mixed in other liquids or powders, it can greatly increase that compound's efficiency. That is why it can be used to enhance properties in ordinary liquids. A poison may become more deadly, or a healing potion more potent. Even such mundane liquids as water can become potent with the addition of a small amount of dragon tears. However, it should be used sparingly because it is a rare item indeed. Okay, so I need to pour some dragon tears into that water. Oh, use a bucket. Oh, maybe I need to use this on the old lady. Hold on, there's a parchment there too. You found an ornate mug. Yeah, I'm going to take that mug and I'm going to use it for some water. Oh, 64 DD, yeah. How does water become more potent? A nice chair. Parchment on the floor. Official's article. Will you take it? Yes. Just give me everything. $11. Your character must have a bag of holding like in D&D. Decided must be to take it. Okay, let's read this thing. Official's article. I have requested an additional key for the underground tunnel from the old custodian. This is because we have recently lost our only copy. In future, when using the key, please return it to this room. Oh, is there a key to the underground tunnel down here? Where could it be? 11 books of characters running a D&D game. Right? Is there a key in here? I don't think it is. It must just be missing somewhere. Definitely no key on the floor here. Right? I'm not missing a key. I don't see the key in here. Fighter's Destiny. You can talk to the general all you want. You lose a key, you gotta talk to administration. Right? There's definitely no key in here, yeah? Right, so, oh, he ordered an additional key. So they haven't gotten it yet. They lost it. Somebody... Okay. I think there is no key in here. This is a different underground area than the other one. Right, is this the one that I just came through? No, this is another office. What is that? An identical office to the first. Hey, there's another book. The name of this book is The Acolyte's Diary. You take the book feeling a little guilty while you put it away. Why? Books are my jam. I worry about good Master Lachmir. The pressures which weigh heavily upon him have grown, and yet he bears them better than a man half his age. He was once again summoned to the royal chambers in Gwynenthal, a trivial matter beneath Lachmir's station. It seems that since King Jer's death, the kingdom has been slowly eroding. Has it only been 3 summers since Jer died? Still, Lachmir handles the pressures faultlessly and by himself. Ever since King Jer took ill several years ago, he has closed himself off to those around him. Now the wards and guards stop anyone from going past the 2nd floor in his chambers. I know he does not think too much of his latest acolytes, but he needs to open up and trust us with more. He's called Lachmir the Timeless, but, and I know this is blasphemous, no one lives forever. Blasphemy. Can't believe there's all these books that I'm just completely ignoring. Each of them could hold so much information. Alright, we're getting this thing here. What is that? This desk gives new meaning to the word antique. That's a less successful joke. Okay. Alright, what is this thing? Looks like hair. You found a long, thick strand of hair. Okay. Will you take it? Yeah. Okay, sure. Sure that's not weird. You're amazed at the size of the hair as you take it. That is very strange. The paper's a receipt. Will you take it? Yes, it's a receipt for the hair. Take the receipt. Alright, guys, I've got the receipts. What did we buy? Receipt. 1 unicorn hoof. Oh, is this a... What? 1 unicorn hoof, 6 fairy wings, 4 spider eyes, 1 giant hair, or 1 giant hair, 1 very small rock, 1 extract of newt, total 150 gold. Do I have to make this? Or is there some spell somewhere that needs the hair? Return the game immediately. I didn't spend that much for it. Alright, I need to save before something bad happens. How are we doing on time here? 12:14. Okay, moving on. So if I'm streaming this, I should probably also stream the TurboGrafx CD Shadowgate game at some point, right? And then I should do the Shadowgate VR game. Mines of Morrock or something. It's a good price for Fairy Wings. I wonder if they had a coupon. Yeah. Alright, I guess we're gonna go down. Okay. This door won't open. Seems to be rusted. Rusted, you say? I have some oil. You said you some oil on the door. Boom. I've seen The Wizard of Oz. I probably should at some point, right? Play the Turbo CD game. Play a little bit longer. These must go along with those vents. Those must go along with those vents upstairs. But I don't know how that operates. Do I have a key for this room? Could be just open. Oh, flying dragons. What is this? It's like a boiler room? Man, look at this. These graphics. Okay. It's like heaters? Are these heaters? Oh, that's the same symbol that's under the fireplace. Oh, does that turn off the fireplace? An object shaped like a star adorns this metal door. Oh yeah, okay. I bet I need to put that in the fireplace. The star crest, okay. Anything else? Can I not turn these things on? This is very weird. Super Ninja Brothers. Oh, see you, Lit. Thank you. Probably won't be streaming for too much longer. I'm having fun with it, though. Thank goodness One Up John helped me out, so I didn't spend forever trapped in that. That was a really tricky puzzle, though, that window. But you really do have to just try everything everywhere, right? Even if it doesn't make any sense. foolish of me to forget that. Oh, hold on. This is a different... Is that the door that I came through? Yeah, that is the door that I came through. Okay. Some of these weird textures look like stuff is there. Sharon the Wanderer. Yeah, I keep passing. It keeps going on sale, and I kind of want to try it sometime. I'm not sure I'm going to be a mystery dungeon type of person, but I'm intrigued by it anyway. Alright, did I'm assuming I did go through this door, right? This was that office. Yep, okay. So I think I need to go back to the kitchen, I guess, that had all the water, and make the water more potent somehow. Whatever that means. Can't get out there that way. Those vents are going to be important at some point. Oh. I can operate? No. I just don't know what this is. I'm just gonna go up the stairs, I guess. Dual heroes. Those actually do look like stairs, though. Beyond Oasis is a remastered ROM hack. I like some dungeon crawler games, might want to get more into the genre. I mean, they seem like an investment. I think I overall like the idea of them. There aren't really a lot of ways to die in this game, are there? Okay, I've got to find the... What is it? The kitchen? Is it in here? I wonder if I'm supposed to use this potion on the old lady to make her give me the book. Where's this room? I just went through this door. Fighter's Destiny. Okay, so let's see here. Forget the name. Top-down dungeon crawler on the SNES. Tank controls. And get into Brandish. Alright, so we're going to use this mug. Looks like Odo's bucket. You scoop some of the water out with the mug. Okay. Do I use the dragon tears on the bucket? Nope. Am I supposed to put them on there? Was I supposed to put them in here? Okay, I'm supposed to do it on that first, and then use the bucket. Okay, can I use this mug again? Okay, thank you. It didn't make me dump the water out. Great. So now I have a bucket full of dragon tear water. I'm gonna put this on the old lady, I think. Maybe she'll come to life? Where is she? Is she down this hallway? Is she in here? Where? Wish I had a bucket of dragon tears. That water is so potent. So potent. Alright, how do I get out of here? It's down. I need to go. Oof, I'm so lost. Okay. does the game even give me a map? I can't use it for anything. There's that fire. Now I kind of want to try the water on the fire. Does that make more sense to use it on the fire or the lady? I think I'm going to try it on the lady. Water's potable. May not be potent. Alright, what? She must be in here? Nope, this was that weird empty room. Trying to remember where I found that lady. That door. There's this. Stairs. Must be in here then. The lady or the fire? Ooh, that's good. That's a good one. What the frack? Where am I? Oh, do I have to go through here? Oh, okay, right. This thing. I'm gonna save before I fall through the ceiling. Potent potables for 200, Alex. Good. I'm gonna try this on the lady. I guess I should have tried it on the fire because it looked right there. But you know what? I can go back to my save if I'm wrong. Wait, is there something on the floor over here? No, it's just... Oh, that's the nail. That's the nail I pulled out of the wall, isn't it? That's funny. Taking that for sure. Okay, this way. This give me a little bit of the vibe of playing Castlevania, Shadowgate as a kid. Oh, I was supposed to use that thing on the fire. I'll go back and try it. Oh, hold on, that's wrong. Oh, is it? I unlocked it already. Okay. Alright, I'm going to use this bucket of water on you. Why am I drinking it? No, why did I drink it? I thought for sure I needed to use it on this lady. Alright, maybe I need to use the crest here. Can't be used here. Alright, I'm gonna go back to my save file because I was back up there. Okay. Hope my battery's gonna hold out for this whole game. Go back to the cathedral. Alright, we're gonna go back in here. Flame room. Where are you at? Not in here. I remember the layout of this place. Okay. So I think I need to use the water here. As soon as the water hits the fire, it immediately goes out. So I wonder if... That's kind of cool mist. I wonder if just regular water would do anything. Okay, and then we're going to use the Federation symbol here. Thank you, 1-Up John. Insert the crest and the tower begins to vibrate. Something has turned on. Oh. Yeah, I'm enjoying the music too. Those vents must have turned on, right? Okay, well clearly that was the right thing to do. So we're gonna save here. I'm gonna go back out downstairs, I guess. See what those vents are all about. Star Trek Shadowgate. Oh, okay, these are on. Okay. Huh. Great. Now it's something I can turn on downstairs. Yeah, you know what's weird about this game? That's what's confusing me. You use the stick to look around, and you use these buttons to move. And I'm used to using this stick to look around, and these buttons to move, or like the analog sticks. I guess they hadn't quite figured this out yet, so it's a little bit strange. Anyway. Hey Richard, how are you? Looking forward to NES Homebrew. Yeah, I gotta play some more of those. I've got like a nice backlog of homebrew games to play through. Okay, so what's up with this room here? Something's turned on. This is where I found that symbol. Oh, now that opens. That did not open before, right? Or maybe I didn't try it. You hesitate as you enter this room. The feeling here is quite strange. Okay. Oh, this looks strange. Okay, what's this thing? Uh-oh. Still looks like a fisherman. Ah, my young friend, the path winds round and leads you to here. So you wish your gift? It shall be so if you continue on and accept the task. But know this, halfling. The path becomes treacherous. I spoke of a test. Here it is. It was in my younger days that I devised a maze to confound my enemies. It is this maze that you now enter. The key is to follow the knights. Ah, but which knights? That is the test, for they lead up to my inner chamber. 'Tis the place of my gift and of your choice, so prepare yourself, young one. Follow the knights. I didn't know you could do that, LDP. I don't think I would have tried that back when I played GoldenEye in my college. Hey, True Acolyte. I am doing okay. How are you doing? I'm probably wrapping up pretty soon because it's getting late, and I don't know if I'm ready to face this whole thing. What's with this? Nothing useful here. All right, so there's 3 knights here. No map. Just want to look at you, my friend. What? No, that's not... They're teleports. This is like a door maze in 3D. Why? How are you supposed to know which knight to follow? Is this just a trial and error thing? Hit some big numbers here recently. Nice. Oh, can I change the controls? No, I could change the whether pressing up makes you look up or down. That's all. Oh, are you talking about GoldenEye? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't think this is relevant. To this. This is for the water levels. This is different. But there was somebody who was giving directions. It's the flood levels. Right, right, left, left, right, right, or right, left, right. Yeah, that's a different thing. Okay, never mind. 1.5 million and 100 sausage. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna choose this one. I choose you. Okay, now they're looking in different directions. What? What? I'm gonna keep going left. Hey, it's a door. It's a bunch of doors. Is that good? Did I do it? Oh, more of these things. Are you kidding me? What's this? You notice another room beyond this one. Perhaps it leads to your destination. How would Elder Scrolls be on N64? Oh, okay. Yeah, out of Oak City. Cool. I gotta follow your channel. Let me see here. You have your own channel? I'm trying to load it up. But it's not working. I'll have to look for it later, I guess. Why no work? Maybe I could do it here. I just subscribed. I just subscribed, Ed. Cool. All right. I am going to go left again. I don't know why they would make the maze. Oh, that was wrong. Okay. So I'm going to go right in that room. Left. Alright, this door again. I'm going to go over here. Or am I supposed to go through that door now? I have to do some soldering. Nice. I'm not very good at soldering at all. Oh, nuts. It just brought me back here. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. Try that again. I think left, left. Alright, I'm going to do this again. Left. I actually don't know if that's going to lead me where I need to go. Left. I hate door mazes. Have I ever mentioned that? I've mentioned it for sure, that I hate door mazes. Definitely mentioned that. It seems so random. Thumb Brothers, hello. Great way to pad your game equals adding a maze. Yes. Yes, yes. I was playing Monster Party. I streamed Monster Party. I loved that game. until I got to a stage 6, which was a freaking door maze that I had to map for an hour and a half on stream. Alright, so I went left, so I'm going right. And we're back here again. Okay. Alright, let's see where the middle goes. Oh. Okay, this room again. That just took me right back here. Huh. And that's just gonna take me back to that room, isn't it? Okay, so this one. Freaking mazes. What if I go left and then right? That right take me to the same... Oh, this is a different room, isn't it? Oh! Okay. Great, so that's different. So there's left and then right. Left and then right. Might order Shadowgate Strategy Guide on eBay. Like, for what's this game? Left and then right. Okay, this is left, right. Okay, I made it. You read the ancient writing inscribed on the stone plaque. Each path has a beginning, each path an end. Each path winds round into your destiny it sends. Each path has a beginning, and each path an end. Each path winds round into your destiny it sends. I mean, the way that they're looking is probably important. And it took me back to this room. Why? Over here. Okay, that was the wrong room. So what was that? Left, right, right. That's what I did. Fast loading times? Yeah, right. It's not loading. Okay, save here. So I think it was left. It looks like a transporter effect. This is Star Trek Shadowgate, right? Oh yeah, the fast loading times. Okay, so here we are. Now, pretty sure I went right last time, and that got me into that room. Right. Am I wrong? Nope, okay. That got me to this room, which I think was my destination, so I'm saving here. Okay, which way did I go last time? Did I go... I went to the right, so I'm gonna go left this time. Oh, I'm on the other side. Cool beans. Hopefully I never have to do this again. Music got all ominous. What time is it? This appears to be the end of the contraption. What does it make you wonder? I'm concerned. I think PS1 load times were ghastly. Were still the right choice. You like the gritty colors? It's very brown. You found a vial marked forest nectar. Yes, I take the forest nectar. That's good, Kabuki man. Another book. Can't have too many of those. Hey, Oak City. You take this book since the subject matter intrigues you. We're going to read this. It's good to see this crowd tonight. That another dimension exists, I have no doubt. Night after night, tome after tome, I came to realize one thing. To reach the other side would require juxtaposition of time and place and magic. Assuming that contact is not possible any time or any place, I quickly dispelled the common theories. It was not until I cleared my mind of these things that I laid hold of the answer. Here it is, plain as day and free of the laws of physics. There must be a channel for our will to pull their will to us. I speak of the wills of the dead, of course. Their attachments to this world shine like a beacon. The channel can see this beacon. The ring of the dead is that channel. Guys, I don't think that's a good idea. And 64 cars used to take a load of abuse. One PS1 games used to cause family turmoil. One scratch, one irate child, and the customer service reps there to explain refund policies. Oh my gosh. But the ring is not enough. Their will must be as great as ours. They must want to seek us out as much as we seek them. They will seek us from an adjoining world of darkness, which is to be both abhorred and revered. Straddling these worlds means to put oneself in an ambiguous position of belonging to both dimensions, yet belonging to neither. The ring opens the door, and this door may beckon one to enter, perhaps never to return. This is some dark nonsense. If I, Lackmere, fear the ring, should not the whole world tremble also? I will steal it away with its brother and sister in a place of safekeeping, and I shall call that place the inner chamber. Woe to any who seek it within this tower. One ring to rule them all. It's a Mobius strip. I kind of like the, I wish I could organize those books. I kind of like the writing in this, aside from the mistakes with its and its. When you see the word whoa, you say whoa. Whoa. Okay. Anything else useful in here? Yeah, the music's pretty good in this. I don't know. I'd say a lot of people maybe don't last that long in this game, and maybe they have not yet discovered that it's actually really pretty good. You know, if you're in the right mood for it. What does this thing make? I'm so concerned about that. What does it make? It might make something, but what? It makes clones? clowns? I don't know. I'm going to save here. Alright. I'm going to probably have to end soon, but I'm enjoying this, and I'm enjoying hanging out with all of you folks. And I'm not working this week, so I can... I do have to write tomorrow, but I can probably stay up a little bit late. You may remain amazed at how good this game seems. Yeah, it's really quite impressive for some of its drawbacks. But, you know... Oh, yeah, some more elixirs. Great. Found a violet-marked night elixir. Great. Take that too, thank you. With a glance about, you take the elixir. Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. Looks neatly organized, but you find nothing you wish to take. This thing looks good. Oh, is this part of the spell? Oh no, it's just a pen. Yeah, I'll take the pen. I wonder if I can write in those blank books. And 64 is a pretty darn good system. I've been enjoying the games that I've been playing on it, and really trying to dip into the library a little bit. I never really appreciated it much back in the day. The pen is mightier than the sword. True. This pen may one day come in handy. Plus, it's probably mightier than any sword. Yes, that's exactly what they said. Okay. They said the thing. No, that book looks very suspicious. I want it. Title of the book is Memoirs. I take the book. I really wish they had more descriptive titles. Heard the song Summer 69, love the Summer 64 con. Thank you. I'm still struggling with if I do the fall. If I'm gonna do Super NES, which I'm thinking about doing, then I might make it, have a Super Autumn, because I can't do much with Autumn and Fall. I did Fall for Famicom. I guess I could do Fall for SNES, but that's derivative. But I'll have to think about it. But I also am thinking I could just play other games, or I could go back to NES alphanumeric, because I've got a bunch of those, or I could do homebrew stuff. I don't know. Oh, the Bible game was the first one you saw me play? That's funny. Which one was it? Was it Wisdom Tree? There's Bible Adventures, which I actually had fun with. And then there was also the Zelda clone. I'm trying to remember the name. Spirited Warfare. Super Fall, yeah. Gonna read this here book. Zelda-like, yeah, it was Spirit of Warfare, I think it was. Or Spiritual Warfare. And I actually want to finish that game at some point. Still have my password for that. The time has come and I am prepared. I must return to my rest. Some will assume it death, but it is not. It is a sleep of restoration. I go with regrets, many regrets. I regret the passing of King Jer. The boy was always like a son to me, even in old age. Many regrets. I regret that I could not hold the Circle of 12 together. That Talimar turned to the black arts and became the Warlock Lord. I regret that I could not destroy him, and that even now his prison deteriorates. But my biggest regret is that I do not have a student to pass on my secrets to. All have failed to live up to the task, all except for one who shows promise, Belzar. Yeah, he sounds upstanding. He is a talented youth hungry for knowledge. Belzar. And it is that hunger that leads him astray. He has begun a journey down a deadly road, that of the black arts. He does not heed me, and that brings me grief. Perhaps one day another will come to revive magic in the land once I am gone. It me! It's a me, Del the Halfling. Alrighty. There's some more stuff in here. Saving is also a virtue. What's up there? Oh, it looks like a special bed. And what that? The faint smell of old chemicals comes from this unadorned dish. Oh, really? Oh, really? Do I need to put some elixirs in there? What do I got? I got the night elixir and the forest nectar. And water dragon tears. I've got liquid sunset and night elixir. So maybe I need like sunrise something or other. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. They're gonna leave for now. Wait, was there something else up there? No, it's just a fancy desk. Okay. Alright, which door did I come through? Is that that one? Let's go through this. Oh, this one looks locked. Door won't open. There's no keyhole to be found. Oh, I bet I need to use a spell. Is that like a moon or something? What is that? Alright, we're going to save one more time here. I'm going to try pouring some stuff in there. Yeah, of course. Of course, Ed. Okay. Others should subscribe to you as well. Actually, maybe they can't. Maybe I need to pull your channel. Oh, thank you. Thank you, GW. I'm assuming that's the link. Awesome. I was about to copy and paste it over. Yeah, here's a fun chair. I'd like to sit. Oh, I can just climb on the... Wait, what did I just do? I just climbed up on the chair. I didn't know I could do that. Did I try that in one of the other rooms? I don't think so. The chair gives you a leg up. You scan the room from your lofty position. That's all you do? I didn't think to do that anywhere else, but it's neat that happened. Nothing really of value. You wonder what the pattern of the ceiling might mean. Various sized holes dot the ceiling of the room. Okay. Okay, so that's why you need to do that. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay. That's how you use a chair. Yeah. Yep. For sure. Alright, so I'm going to save one more time here. I want to try pouring some things into that. I'm going to try the night elixir here, see if that does anything. You're pouring the elixir. I probably have to mix things. I'll try the sunset. I don't know about the forest nectar thing, but I'll try the liquid sunset. Something's gonna blow up and kill me. I've poured the liquid. Oh! The smoke rises and the ceiling now transforms into a starry night sky. Okay. What, does this door open now? No. Why did I do it? What is that? What is that? Get on the chair. Okay. There seems to be a small hole in the red star. Huh. Okay. I probably need to put something in there. I don't know. Well, okay. Small hole in the red star. Okay, well, let me come back in here. I guess I'll save that again. That seems to be the right thing to do. I hope there's not, like, any way to soft lock this game. That would be a problem. That would be a big problem. Okay. There's a lot of rooms up here. I don't know if I should keep going here. Oh, this was the room with the machine. I didn't know what it does. Okay, I already did that. When am I going to get a map? Okay. There's nothing down here. There's some star room. Do I not do anything else in here? I don't know what I would put into that hole. I don't have any other weird items. I have a pen. That's not going to do anything. I don't think the pen's going to fit in there. Nope. Did I forget to pick up that nail? Didn't I have a nail? Where did the nail go? Oh, I didn't pick it up again. I hope I don't need that. I left it in that, need a key? Oh, okay, well thanks one up, John. It doesn't really look like a keyhole, but okay. Alright, well, thanks for saving me the time on that. I will probably wrap this up in the next couple of minutes. And I guess I will come back to this for more of this game, since now we're really getting into it. But aren't there like 2 other towers that I'm supposed to go through? Is it just this one tower, or what? Oh no, do I have to come through this stupid thing every time? I'm gonna have to make a note of that. How I got through in there. Oh, hold on. Oh, that took me to these doors. Okay, that door leads to the other room, and then this one leads me out, I think. No. Yes. Alright. So I don't know what these machines do either. Okay. Do I have to do this every time I want to go through that? It's gonna be annoying. Is there some better way now that I've gone through? Okay. Let's see if I remember the path. It's left. Right. Right. Did I go the wrong way? Left. And I'm gonna have to go back to my previous path to figure that out. Okay, and then it was this door here. Right. Okay. And then it was right. Nope. I messed it up, didn't I? Yeah, okay. It was left then that time. Okay. Just want to make sure I have this path down. It's left. Right. Right. Might be a better way, I don't know. Left. I don't remember how I did it. I got through there once. I'll go back. Kicks me out, like way out. Is that even a clue of how you're supposed to go? I think it's telling you how you're supposed to go, and I'm too stupid to figure it out. I just did it randomly. Feels like that's a design. That's like the design is telling you what you're supposed to do. Left, right. Nope. There's got to be a clue, and I just don't know how to do it. Left here. Sometimes the right answer is right in front of us. True. Or maybe it's just late. Anyway, I've already figured it out once. I'm just going to go back to my stream and I'll write it down for next time. I think I'm going to end it here, folks. Thank you all for hanging out so late with me. This has been fun. I think I'll continue this game next week. Unless I feel... Why won't I exit? It won't let me exit? Really? I have to quit. Why won't it? Oh, it's exiting the menu. Haha. Yeah, thank you. And thank you for your help, Went Up John. That definitely helped me. But I'm very engaged and intrigued. So I look forward to continuing more of this. All right, folks. Thank you all. Let's see. Great White North, you're streaming tomorrow night. You're doing more... You were doing Chronicles of the Wolf. You're doing that... Yeah, you did. You started that last week, right? So you're going to do more of that tomorrow night? I need to watch more of that game. I should just get that game because it looks fun. All right, more Chronicles of the Wolf tomorrow night from Great White North. Omega Ace is not streaming this Friday, I believe. So I'm not sure who... Captain Algebra should be streaming on Friday night. Probably more Genesis stuff. Thank you, Freaka 4. It's good to see you. Hope all your music efforts are going well. Cool. I might be back on Sunday night. Like I said, I'm thinking I might be streaming this this Power Rangers plug and play game on Sunday night. I'm thinking probably because Cora won't be able to watch me playing Deathloop if I go back to Deathloop. So Mad Loaf all. Yeah, so take it easy. I think and Comic Man is streaming more of Zelda Twilight Princess tomorrow. I think he's almost done with Twilight Princess, so you may be there for the very end of that, which would be cool. All right, I'm going to bed. Take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your week. Bye-bye.